it's T with Teaquilts, and today is December 10th, 2025. It's almost 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm here for 1 hour live chat. I came in 3 minutes early so people could get notifications, and I am going to do some small minor cleaning of this machine, just in case I get to the sewing part. Okay. Okay. Let me pull up the chat here. Take that out. Uh-oh, it went dark. Let's see. All right. All right. And this. Okay. Last thing we need is the bobbin holder. Okay. Put that up here. This over there. Okay, I don't know where my bobbin case went. I laid everything up here, but it's not up here now, so we may not be sewing because I only have one in that color. It probably rolled off the desk. Okay, it's gonna be like that. That's how it be sometimes, right? This fell onto the floor. I had set all the pieces up here on the desk. I'll look again later. All right. So we're just here today. I was trying to sew, but I don't know what happened to it. Okay. This wasn't over here at first. Let's put this right here. I'm almost thinking, I heard something roll off this desk, but I did not think it was anything I needed to be concerned about at the time. Yeah, I guess I'll be cleaning up so I can find my bobbin case, because it sure isn't up here. But I thought it was just like a pen or something, because I'm like, what's rolling? Because I had everything flat up here. But it is now gone. So, alright, I have to find it later. Oh my goodness. I need this in the front. Who's in the chat? Let's start with that. Sue GSD is here. Says 216 really long days until retreat and reunion 2026. Be there or be square. That's from Sue. Thank you, Sue, for being our retreat notifications moderator. Also, I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it or not. I responded to your email. Darcy is here saying hi, T and all quilters. Give T your thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Also, check out our Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. And make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you can gain admission over there as well. And she's letting you know that I'm here on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for 1 hour birthday chat. And then also on Saturdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for 2-hour live sew and chat. See, I wasn't supposed to be sewing today, so maybe that's why the bobbin case just decided to roll up out of here. But yeah, if I don't find that tonight when I get off of here, I'll be at the store first thing tomorrow, because I need a bobbin case. Okay, we ain't having that. Who else is here? Deborah Quilts is here. She's been here a lot recently. Robin Boyd is here. Francis Jackson, Brenda Foley, Sheila Willis, Dolores Phelps, Vivian Calvey, Claudette Hall, Benita Nance, Zandra Odom, Wanda Jamerson, Remo JS, Michelle the Quilter, Celeste Reese, C Joy Creations, Joyce Sterling, and I'm not reading any comments, guys. Sylvia Dickens, Linda, Iricel Lady, MPQS, hello from snowy Nova Scotia. Hi, welcome to the chat. First time seeing you comment. I appreciate you commenting as well. Anita Scott is here. Minnie Dula. And then Anita says she's also paid the rent, which means she's hit the thumbs up button. Have you? If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please go hit it for me. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so no sewing. Oh my goodness. And then I'm just sitting here and now I see a screw, just a loose screw. It must have come out of the bottom of this Bernina or something. So that's something else I gotta look into. Something else for me to lose. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Sue. I just wanted to make sure my emails are working. I sent it from both of my accounts that I use more frequently. Deborah Sims Brown is here. Donette Branson. Minnie Dula. I can't remember if I said her name or not. All right, so one thing that I was doing is, and I think I took the other part out of here. Remember I had, I just got a panel last Saturday I showed you all. and said that it was going to be for a drawing that I'm having in December. Well, this is the rest of the stuff that's going with that drawing. I've got, this came from Missouri Star Quilt Company. It's a fat quarter bundle by designs by Josh Ray. Fun Brights 5-piece bundle. So that's this one. I'll show it to you on the sides. Right here is that fabric. So you've seen two. This fabric in here. This one here. And a stripe. So that's one. A pair of Laura Birch socks. Crew socks. With, I think it's cats. I don't know. Laura Birch graphic cotton crew. One size fits most women. In addition to the panel, and then also one of the small Doug Lico rulers that will be in there, and then a 2026, the Art of the Quilts 2026 calendar. So yeah, that's going to be what I'm sending out. And I just got to figure out, I don't think I even put those fabrics up. So I got to figure out, where did I put those fabrics that I just got last week at Oh So Personal. That's because I was using some because I needed it for a project. That's why I don't have it in here. And I thought it was in here before, but it's not. So that's going to be the drawing that I'm giving away. I'm confused. I guess I must have missed a comment or something. I'm trying to go back to see. Oh, okay. So she is asking. That's Linda asked a question. And thank you to Michelle for answering for her. It's a product. I sell these too on my website. I just got Teaquilts on it, but it's called the Strip Stick. And this is a 22-inch long piece. And I use it to press my seams when I'm pressing my seams open. And she uses it when she presses her strip sticks, her strip piecing, like her jelly roll pieces. The reason I like it is because since it's only about 1 inch wide, that it's only pressing what's on the stick, and you can't unpress something. You can't mess something up. You know how you press one row of your in your quilt block, and then you go to press the second row and you accidentally press the first one? Well, if you press on the stick, you don't press anything but what's on top of the stick. So that's why I use it. And I have it in the long one. I also have a 9-inch one. I have this, but I don't know if I've got it on my website or not. But I do have them in 9-inch size. I think this is 9-inch. Yep, 9-inch. I guess I can cut this machine off. Let's talk about, I was going to talk about something else and totally forgot. Oh, I talked about the drawing. That's what I wanted to tell you all about, was the drawing. And I'm getting mad because it's like, and it's black, so you know it's going to be hard to find. So, excuse me while I try to look for my, it's funny because I heard it hit, which means if I've got carpet on this side, it probably rolled on that side, but I'm not sure. Because I'm like, how would I hear it on carpet? So, and if it's on that side, I can't get it until I get off the live. Hi. Now I'm really mad. When you have something to do, and then, you know, 1 minute before the live, you mess it up. I was trying to fix my mic. Remember I told you all that I had dropped my mic. And so I was trying to fix the mic, got the mic fixed. I hope it's working. Hope it's not echoing or anything like that. So I got the mic fixed, and then I get the mic fixed, and now I got a whole nother issue. Okay. I guess this is reason number one to have a spare bobbin case. But again, it's not like I have to sew anything. I know I just have the red bobbin case for couching, and I don't have any other bobbin cases. So yeah, that means that I am going to get another bobbin case. And even if I don't find, you know, if I do find it, I'm also, next time I go to the store, I'm going to get me an extra bobbin case so that I'll have it and don't have to do this again. Oh my goodness. Let's see, who did I miss? Did I miss anybody coming in? Margot, 140 pounds. Maria Quarterman, Shelly S5. Welcome to the chat. Minnie says, T, I seen a video where this quilter tested the fabric pen disappear. Tested the fabric pen disappear when ironed, but show back up when exposed to the cold. Yeah, I think I talked about that on my Facebook group, and I don't use friction pens at all. People have given them to me as gifts. I just use them as regular writing pens. I don't use them on my fabric. I personally don't like it. The only time I would use a friction pen is if I was marking the center line so that I could sew a 1/4 inch on each side. I don't use the friction pens because I don't want to have to keep my quilts hot or cold. If I, you know, I just want to quilt and be done with it after I'm done with it. But I have heard that. That's one of the reasons why I don't use it. And Friction has said that they did not make that pen for fabric. That's what I posted in my Facebook group. And that's Minnie saying that. I've already talked about that online. You're welcome, Linda. She's just saying thank you. Hey, Ray, welcome to the chat. Sue says, try a magnet on a stick. It's plastic, though, so I don't know if it's going to find it, but I do have a magnet. I just got to get up and move some stuff. That's the thing, because I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it rolled to. If you don't see something roll, it's just disappeared. It should have, I put everything back this way, so I don't even know how it got off the desk. Okay, so I don't know how it rolled, where it rolled. So I'll be looking at the whole desk and then go to the floor. Because the only other thing I could think was that if I heard it make a noise, maybe it hit the desk. But I don't see it. Because I'm like, how did I hear it roll on carpet thinking it rolled back this way? But I didn't even know what the noise was. I just thought it was a pen rolling. You know, if anything's rolling, I thought it was a pen. And now I also have a screw. So I don't see anything on the desk right there. But my scrap pieces that I tend to chain sew pieces and then throw them up on the big board over there. I don't even know if you can see that tonight. All right. Let's see. I think I said the Molly J was here, I think. If not, I just did. And then Holly Duvall is here. So with my machine not working, I don't have anything to do because I didn't prepare anything else. I brought squares in here. I'm trying to do some test instructions for different I got different projects for scrap club for next year. I was trying to see if this part of my instructions was correct. And yeah, I don't have it. I guess one thing that I can do that I don't need a bobbin for is that I can wind bobbins, because I don't have that either. So let's bring this back around, and I can wind bobbins because they're all empty. This is the last one anyway. And I think I'm just going to use the thread that I'm piecing with, which is on a big cone right here. It's a masterpiece, and it's designed by Alex Anderson, or was originally thought of by Alex Anderson, but it's under the Superior Thread company. That's where you can, well, I could order it too, but you can get it from them. I might have some in stock. I don't know. I don't have it on my website because I use it all the time, so I never know if I'm going to still have it. Guess I can wind these bobbins, have something. I got one up here. I got a black one. One with black thread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9. I'm missing a bobbin somewhere too. So, yeah. Because I have 10 in here. I have more bobbins than that, but I normally have 10 in here. So let me go over here and get a replacement if I can. These, did I try to keep these for machine embroidery? Let me see. No, this one's not embroidery thread. And it's got thread on it. So we'll do that. I always try to keep 10 so it's an even number. So I've got a loose one right here though. I just picked up. So I'm gonna put it in here. So, all right. There is one bobbin in here that's wound. Is that the one that nope. I got a gray one, a black one. I had another small one in there, and then I have one in here, so it's just weird. I don't know where it come from. Anybody have any questions? Oh my goodness, this is terrible. I just messed up the live, y'all. Hi, Deborah Holloway. Hi, June Hansen. Minnie says she's waiting for somebody to create the bobbin that's attached to the spool. I would just rather have a machine that you can thread the bobbin some kind of way so that it can have its own cone of thread. That's what I would like. But, you know, they're going to cost a lot of money when they come out, and I'm not for that. But yeah. Oh, that was the one I wound. I'm such a doofus. Because I'm like, where did that bobbin come from? It's going to be a long day. I've already had I had a long Monday. And then I wasn't feeling great. Still having sinus issues with the weather in St. Louis. It's just, it don't know what it wants to do. So it's up and down. And that's when my sinuses really mess up. But Paigey had a grooming appointment. Oh, I know what. Jersey had her first day of school. She started school on Monday. So then after I dropped Jersey off at the groomer, I went to her house so that I could go with her to her first day of school. Plus, I can learn the check-in and check-out process so that when I have to pick her up, I know what I'm doing anyway. So my daughter, something else, sent her to school in a off-white sweater dress. And she comes home in a whole different outfit that wasn't even none of hers. They talking about she got it dirty with the applesauce doing lunch, and they took it off. Now, she didn't get there till like 10 because my daughter was trying to make her first day a short day. But Jersey ended up, she liking it. She liked playing with other kids. Whenever we take her to children play things like Chuck E. Cheese, we go there just so we can buy tokens so she can play inside. And she tend to like being around other kids. It's only one other kid her age in our family. And so she plays well with her. So we figured she would have fun at school. But she is hilarious. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see where my daughter tagged me in a post where the teacher told her to smile. And this girl come up making all kind of faces. Didn't even give one smile. She got one eye closed, one cock to the left, tongue hanging out. Got about 5 or 6 pictures, and now one of them is a smile. June. Oh, Sue says I bought a bobbin winder from Amazon. Works on all my domestic machines. About $40. Yeah, this is a different size bobbin. It's like, I mean, this is a jumbo bobbin. It's not even standard bobbin. So, like I said, I will be at the place when they open tomorrow if I don't find it tonight, okay? And if I do, that's fine too, because apparently it lets me know now that I need a backup just in case something crazy like this happened. What if I was on a time crunch and I really needed to sew? I need to sew because I need to piece some quilt backings, but yeah. Hi, Jacqueline Mason. Welcome to the chat. And Sivarita James. Welcome, welcome. So I guess I came on here just to wind some bobbins with you all. And I'm almost done with that. So I don't know what we're doing next. I thought I was going to be sewing some squares. And I'm trying to like sneakily look for it, like maybe it's here. I just can't see it. You know how sometimes you have stuff and you just don't see it. I'm going to look behind there one more time in front of this stuff because I had it over in this area. Just weird. All right, last one. And then I got one of my bobbins has black on it, so I'll have to, I guess when I sewed binding on that what was that? The t-shirt quilt that I did for my customer, I guess I wound the whole bobbin. Hey, Sivarita James, thank you for the $10 donation. That's really nice of you. Thank you so much. Darcy says you can go down there and still be able to talk to us. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's my thread tail got stuck on the side of my bobbin, so I want to get it now instead of later because I got plenty of time now. It's gonna drop when I cut it. Okay. All right. right. All right. I am too mad because I don't even know where to start. Where to even start looking. She said, yeah, it would show up when I quit looking. Exactly. And I have one of those rulers here. I've been using these little small rulers lately. So I got a lot of them over here. I don't even know where my green one is. Is it back? Yeah, it's back here. This is my green one. This is for paper piecing. May as well get all the pins that I thought was rolling in the first place. May as well get those out of here too. Clean it up a little bit. Put all the fabric in a, well, this should be up there. Okay. It's like I heard it rolling, so I'm like, let me check the desk first. And see if it rolled on the desk somewhere. This is my knee lift. I had it off too. Okay. This is for the oiler. Okay. I'm almost wondering if, because I can't imagine it coming this way. I'm wondering if it rolled this way and is over in that corner, which I definitely can't get to while I'm live. I've got a little underneath under my desk. There's this drawer thing here, and then I've got it's a pedestal, so you can't go through for support. And then in front of me, I've got a little shelf that like a shoe rack. I got baskets and stuff like that on them. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to wait a minute. These are the little bitty rulers that I use for cutting scraps and or squaring up whatever, you know, snowballing corners is that ruler. But yeah, I have pieces over here because I'm sewing pieces and then they get all over the place. Like all of these little pieces that I won't throw away. Let's just stick a pin in it and put it on the board. It's all Tula pink. Don't want to throw away my Tula pink. Don't want to use the orange pins. Those are the ones I like to use when piecing. So just gonna stick some pins in them to get them back up on the board. All right. Stick it up there. All right, basting tape goes in here. All right, I'm gonna put this in there too. Okay. I keep leftover bindings and put them together to make scrappy bindings, but I haven't done them, haven't been sewing them in a minute, so they're just sitting here. I'll put this over there. Put this right here. Alright. This is all the Missouri Star stuff here from Stash or Pass. I need this so that I can do calculations. Okay. Pieces from Exploding Star. Am I glad that's done? I just got pieces left over. I got scraps and pieces. I know it's that way. I think it's on the floor over there because I'm thinking it rolled off the desk over here. So there's no need in me looking over here. I'm like, this is carpeted on this side. So I heard it. So I know it's on the other side. But, okay, I don't know. I'm thinking that this goes to the Janome. I'm going to sit it in here, and when I leave, I'm going to go put that up. If it's not my Janome, I've got two Janomes in, well, they are my Janomes, but the one that I'm going to be using as my sewing away from home machine. I got that other Janome, so it belongs to one of the two. I think that other machine, I didn't get many parts, but I did order some stuff, and I'm not sure. Let's see. And say it was short when you're looking for something else. Exactly. Take a few minutes and look on the floor to see if it rolled there since you heard it fall. When I heard it fall, I was leaning over to put I had just fixed the mic, which I had to get parts for, and it is busted up. I told you all I dropped my mic. I dropped the receiver, and so it does have a hole in it, but I'm like, let me go ahead and get what I can get repaired. So I got it all, you know, fixed up. It looks real cute. But I'm hoping that it's working right as far as volume is concerned, because it looked like it's working right on my end. So I was putting the thing on the stand and I heard it fall. And normally I don't touch anything on the desk when that happens, especially if it's over this way. It should have been over this way, so it shouldn't have fallen. So I was going this way. I'm thinking I probably propelled it to go that way, so I must have hit it. Yeah, I should have done it, you know, days ago too. That would have prevented this from happening too. We need more thumbs up. Darcy is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you, Darcy. Hey, Vanessa Brown. Happy birthday to you. T, did you decide to stash or pass on those charm squares? I did not pass on them, okay? I have not talked about those anymore. Jacqueline Mason is here saying that she is about to do some pressed flowers on the long arm. I don't know what they were. Oh, she's talking to June. I don't know what they're talking about. So yeah. So like I said, anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? Retreat, I have not been working on retreat stuff, and that's because I've been busy working on other stuff. I still haven't quilted any of my quilts that I want to quilt, and I want to put my African Queendom into the show in February. Ferguson Library is having a quilt show in February, so since it's the month of February, I wanted to put something in for Black History representation. So yeah, I haven't done that. I'm just sticking pieces up here because, yeah, just to, so I know where they are. This was all part of working on my exploding star leftover pieces. So I can get these, some of these need to be, I had a 2.5 inch square that had a piece ripped out of it. So I couldn't use it, but I can cut it down to maybe a 2 inch square. So I need to do stuff like that. Because we don't throw, you know, fabric away around here, apparently. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably end up throwing a scrap bag of some stuff I am not going to be using in there. Maybe I'll throw that into the drawing too. Let's see. More red. A whole half square triangle. So I just need to put them up because I do keep like pre-cut 2.5 inch squares, so, or half square triangles or whatever I'm working with. I have little containers for them and then I can use them. So this one, this one, all right, because I have a feeling what I'm looking for is that way. Okay, we're gonna need another red one. That red one is pretty full. All right. Okay. Let's see. Any new project for 2026? There's going to be a lot of new projects for 2026. I talked about them a while ago. It's a lot going on. There is going to be a scrap quilting club in person. They pay $84 per year. There is a scrap quilting club via Zoom for online that is $60 per year. There is going to be projects in both of those that are specifically related to the clubs. I may or may not have one project that cross from one club to the other. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I'm in the process of like trying to make real quick graphics or just diagram of quilt in EQ. I'm not doing like full patterns because then I would have to charge you $12, $15 a pattern if I'm being very specific. So I'm doing like patterns for people that already sew. And then if you got any questions, you can ask them in the group. Trying to keep the cost down so you don't have to purchase a pattern. Also in the scrap club, we're going to be doing a year-long project. What is the name of that we the quilt we haven't done yet? Isn't that terrible? I can't even remember the name of that quilt. It's been like 3 years we supposed to have been doing that quilt. Let's see. Is it Fabulous? I think it might be Fabulous. So yeah, I think that might be what it is. I have to look it up and see. I don't have the book in here. It's in my Fabulous. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you. So it is Fabulous. Oh, I don't know how I pulled that out. So yeah, we're going to be doing that as a year-long project, and we're going to be just showing the assignments in Scrap Club via Zoom, because most of the people that signed up for that are in there. If you are not in that, just let me know. Because I can do a different Zoom if I have to. What else? If you're joining the club and you're already in there, make sure that you pay before December 31st, because everybody that's in the Facebook group that's not paid by December 31st, like, I will be taking you out because I'm going to be dropping the new stuff in there. And if you're not paid, you won't be getting the new stuff. Or sending out emails. Some of it's going to come emails because I've got like attachments, so I'm going to be sending all of that stuff if it has an attachments. Most of them got attachments because I've been, like I said, trying to go into electric quilt and do that. I also have people that suggested patterns, mostly for the online. I had a couple of suggestions for the in-person group, but the online group, I'm going to be just sending you the documents so that you'll have them. So yeah, those will be emailed. So if you join and you are not weren't a part of the group this year, make sure that you also email me your email address and also your Facebook log on ID, so I know, because sometimes it's not the same. It's not the same as your name. It's not the same as your email address. Things like that. Things are different. I'm going to be doing a block of the month on this channel. I haven't decided like what month I'm going to be sitting here working on it and sewing, but like one of my Saturday sewing chats is going to be a block of the month where I'm going to be doing 12 blocks, and I will be doing them here with you, and I will be giving you the measurements verbally. There won't be any patterns that I'm aware of yet. I'll see. And then if you want to do a block of the month with me, you can do that. And then I will give you a setting idea. You can set them any way that you want, but I will give you a setting idea. Let's see. Let me go back. If I missed anything, it's a lot going on, so I can't remember if I missed anything. I'm also trying to figure out what we're doing at retreat. So I decided to wait till after Christmas because I had a headache because everybody hasn't paid. And I didn't feel like being bothered. So I have not finalized our route, the bus route. I have not finalized the projects. Just trying to wait for everybody to get everything paid. I have not ordered t-shirts, so I'm just going to do all of that after the new year. So retreat stuff is on hold. I have not sent out anything. If you've been paying money, just keep paying money if you still owe. And I will, deal with it later. I'll go back and just pull just your name and see if I can find all of your payments. Because I don't, when I do deadline dates, there are reasons why I have deadline dates, because I have time to work on it. Like payments are normally July through October. And that's because after that, I don't have time because I'm working on stuff for Christmas. I had a lot of customer quilt things that I had to work on. I did a lot of long arm quilting for them. And then my own life, I like to get myself situated too and work on some of my projects for a month. I haven't even done a whole lot for myself yet, but I have gotten an Exploding Star done. That was a big deal. So I feel really accomplished getting that done. I just haven't done the quilting for myself that I want to do. Let me go back and make sure I have all the questions. That was from Claudette. Are we meeting Scrap Zoom Club this Sunday? Yes, it's always the second Sunday of the month, 3 to 5 p.m. Always second Sunday. Judy says, hi, T and all. Welcome, Judy Smith. Hey, Peggy O'Connor. And she's also asking, did you say what the drawing is for? I have been announcing like the last 2 weeks in November how to enter the drawing, what to do. I even said it on December 1st, maybe the 2nd and the 3rd. So I'm not repeating it anymore. It's just going to be a drawing, and I will try to figure all of that out so I can come back tomorrow and tell you who won the drawing if I have time. If I, after I'm trying to find this bobbin case. But I was trying to do a drawing giving people to the 10th, and then also do the drawing on the 11th, but so that I can get it into the mail. So you would have to, give me your mailing address. So it'll be a separate little thing for that. But I have to, it's work I got to do. But I gotta find my bobbin first. And the only reason I do that is because I try to make sure that it's not in the last week of Christmas shopping. The last 2 years, I gave out a quilt that I made. I just did not have time to make a quilt. I thought I would have time to go look through my quilts and pull a quilt, but I went downstairs and I looked at all those containers of quilts, and it's like, I am not pulling this stuff out. My back hurt. It's like, I'm not doing all of that. So I just went and got some product that I normally sell. I am just going to give product that I would normally sell. I gave away all the extra charm packs to the scrap club in person, so I don't have any more of those layer cakes. I gave all of those away, so I had to find something else. Do you know what the donation project is for retreat yet? No, I still haven't decided. I think we should just I have not had time to call. That's the other thing. I had to go to Paige's vet on Monday. And I had to go to Menards and buy tables for my niece. We're going to be at her house. She didn't have tables. My sister had been taking tables and getting tables and taking tables. And I said, girl, we can't be transporting tables. So I just went and bought some tables to put in my niece's house. So Monday was a lot. I was supposed to call Monday, and then once I don't do it on the day I call, because I put it on my schedule, and then it's just it never happens. I think what we should do is just go ahead and make the 12 by 18s for the kennels, and it can go for the cat and the small dogs, and then I'm just gonna donate them. Because I don't know what else to do with this short period of time. Otherwise, unless somebody else has a different suggestion that you want to come up with. But that's the only one that I can think of right now. And I just was trying to see if they needed them. The only other organization I know about is, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Operation, I want to say Rainbow, but I'm not sure if that's what it's called, because Rainbow in children means you already had one child pass. But it's the one where they give all military births, any births, new babies in the military, they give quilts to them, and they take quilts like baby quilts, like 40 to 48 inches or whatever, not real huge ones, square or rectangular. It can be like 40 by 48, 40 by 40. They take quilts for them, so when they have a baby, Operation Shower, I think is what it's called. And whenever they have baby showers, then they have quilts for the mother to pick. They give so many for her to choose from, and then they pick a quilt. So that's something that we could do too. I just haven't decided. I'm just having issues making decisions this year, it seems like. Goodness gracious. Tracy Middlebrook is here. Hey, Tracy, welcome to the chat. And I think that's it. No more questions, right? So, any suggestions for charity projects that are not time consuming? Because I've done 2. And I don't want to do something that's I've done 2 that was a whole lot of work. Like I did the purses for the kids that went to, I think it was Ethiopia. I can't remember where those purses went now. That was the 2022. 2023, we made the Love Book pillows. I thought it was very simple, but apparently it got to be very complicated at retreat. And last year we did pillowcases, and that was a very big success. And there were so many things that happened in the St. Louis area. I donated pillowcases to a church daycare. I donated pillowcases to they had an organization that was making quilts for all the people that had been affected by the tornadoes in St. Louis late April, early May. So I gave, like, I don't know, we had like some hundreds of pillowcases. I probably gave them almost 200 pillowcases because they had a whole lot of quilts. And I said, sometimes you might give somebody one quilt, but they might have two people might sleep in a bed. You know, two children might be sleeping in a bed, and so you need more than one pillowcase. So I made sure that they had enough pillowcases. And then I also donated to the Also Personal on the Collinsville side. They announced that they was about to drop off quilts for Operation Shower, I want to say. And so I donated 60 pillowcases to them for sure. And it was another organization, it was a senior organization that I donated a lot of pillowcases to. I can't even remember. And they sent me a letter. Also Personal also thanked you, the Teaquilters, for the pillowcases. Who else? We did pillowcases. So that was three. Those are the three that we've done in the past year. So if somebody got a suggestion, I'm open to suggestions. I just am so busy. Sometimes in my head, I'm buried deep into stuff and I don't know what's the going thing or what people are doing. I know people, there are like pillowcase dresses made from pillowcases. But it's like, do you have to make the pillowcase first and then make a dress? And it's like, I'm trying to find something that's easy, that is still usable as well. So, Bonita says, my quilt ministry made mug rugs for seniors. So that's good too. And there is a very active senior group here. I don't know how many people are in it. I'm going to say, I don't know, about 50 maybe. That's something that's doable. Kids that are going to college or foster kids needs quilts, blankets, personal items. That's what I do. And that one, people would have to be making twin size quilts and then mailing them. And I'm trying to keep whatever it do, because UT quilters are doing this and then mailing them in. Like the pillowcases, I thought you all were nuts. But you all are also involved in this because it's something that you're going to have to be willing to mail. And to mail a quilt, it can be $25 in that neighborhood to mail a quilt. And I'm saying that because I'm a business, and it might be a little bit more for you to mail it, because I've been standing in UPS, whereas when I mail quilts, I go to UPS, and people have had boxes way smaller than me. My box is $25, and they're telling them that a little tiny box is like $40 to mail. And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I'll just send them the money and they can buy it over there or something. I don't know. But it's just, shipping is expensive too. So I'm trying to be conscious of that type of thing as well. So, and Darcy says that the military baby blanket sounds fun. Yeah. And you can have fun with those. They don't have to be military, but you could have fun if you've got, like, I'm not using my patriotic fabric right now. So that might be something where I can make something using the patriotic fabric. So I'm open to that if you all want to do that. And like I said, those are at least smaller, where they're 40 by 40. You can put them into a plastic mailer that's that you seal with pulling the thing off. Those hold pretty good, and it should get here. I put everything, if you don't have big enough plastic bags, I just use a trash bag and put it in the trash bag. But a baby quilt should fit in a 2-gallon Ziploc bag. So I'm open to that if that's what you all want to do. This is not just me. We're all doing this donation thing together. So, how about beanies and all the sizes? Then I have to figure out. I know one person that does it, but she does only maybe 30 bags, and that's a good idea. I just don't know how I would get rid of them, because most of the organizations I'm dealing with, I tried when we had the love bug pillows, I tried going to our children's hospital because that's where I wanted them to go, to children that were currently in the hospital, and they wouldn't take them. They only take um like fleece blankets. They didn't even say they would take quilts. And so there's this big thing you got to go through to be able to donate to these organizations now, and I did not know that, and so I don't know where to even start with going with the beanies, because like I said, a lot of the things that we've done, I've also serviced seniors as well as children, and but I've been getting the children through other organizations, because the children's hospital where I felt like those love bug pillows should have gone to that hospital, but they wouldn't take them. I ended up giving them to church ministry daycares, um senior people. Some people were going through chemo or kidney um dialysis treatments. I gave them to those people, so because I got that close to me. And the church, I got the church, they everywhere, the church ministry. So yeah, and that's what I ended up doing. I think we had 50 something of those love bug pillows. They went fast, because we didn't have hundreds of them like we did on the other one, on the pillowcases. Um, um, Damali say 3-yard quilts made into a quillo for foster or shelter children. And I've done, I'm gonna have to do some research, um, and see where our shelters is. We used to have, our shelter used to be downtown, and they ran them out of downtown when they were revitalizing downtown. And so I need to figure out where is the shelter now, because that's Damali saying 3-yard quilts made into quillos for foster or shelter children. Good night, June. It's 8 o'clock. Again, if anybody got any suggestions, we could do the 40 by 40 quilts. I think that's easy to mail. They're not too heavy. Um, you can use your stash. You can even do 3-yard quilts, probably any of those patterns with that. They can just be squares or 9 patches. It doesn't have to be complicated. I got a lot of that polka dot stuff. Maybe I'll make one with polka dot or something. But I think that's a good thing to do. 40 by 40 quilts for Operation Shower. At this point, I can check and see if I can find out about shelters and things like that, and then I can look into that. But y'all sending this all to me, and then I got to find somewhere to put all of this stuff. So that's the other thing. Um, and I had used Kevin. We had like 3 containers, because I put over 100 in each container. And so we had about 3 bags of just pillowcases that Kevin was nice to store for us last time. And thinking of Kevin, he's with his mom tonight. His mom has some dementia issues, and him talking to us while he's with her confuses her. And so people saying, what about backpacks? Again, that's something that I then have to figure out. So I need to, like I said, I have to do some homework to see what's needed, because like right now I knew where our shelters were before, and I do have a friend that not a friend, I have a line dancer acquaintance that does bags for the homeless, but I don't know where she gives them out to or what organization, so I can check with her too, because I would like to do something that I know where people are using the item. So you know, things like that can be used, whatever it is that we're giving. And I'm sure if she's already at a place, she normally gives like socks and toiletries and things like that. And if we come in with even just lap size quilts, something that they can wrap around them, their top parts, you know, anything, it doesn't have to be like twin size. I'm sure that they would appreciate it. So I'm going to start with her because I would rather help her organization, somebody that I'm aware of, than to just start and, you know, I'll do that. And I'll see where she donates to, and then I'll get back to you all, okay? Hi, Yolanda. She just coming in. We're about to leave. But yeah. And again, if anybody else have any other suggestions, let me know. I like the suggestions that people are giving about the beanies and but got to remember too that this is going to be next year, so they won't get it till next year, because we donate in at the retreat, which is in mid-July. And then I am going to I'll be looking for organizations to donate to because I don't want to hold them. When you all donate to me right after that retreat, I'm getting rid of all of that stuff. I'm passing it on. So yeah, so I don't mind doing that. Somebody already said somebody sent tote bags to hold it in. That's fine, but I'm trying to see what it is that we're gonna do, and then we could do tote bags too. But I want to check with my friend and see what her organization, what do they need most. Like I said, she normally does socks and toiletries and food items. And so I'm going to see if what organization she works with, and I can contact them and we'll go from there. I'll do that. I'll inbox her because she's on Facebook. All right. And then I'll get back to you all on Saturday. Ask me on Saturday. Hold me accountable so that I don't forget. Okay. And then otherwise, I'm going to get off of here. And then I am going to come back to, tomorrow, technically, 12:01 a.m. for Stash or Pass. We've got day number 11. It's in this, so that's interesting. Day number 11. So make sure you come back if you can. Otherwise, watch the upload and let me know if you would stash or pass the gifts as well. So that's it for now. I'm going to end this, and I will see you all later. Good night, everyone. Stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out. Bye. I gotta find my bobbin case.